the existing Kenya power infrastructure. He was speaking at a Siaya hotel when he presided over the Siaya County Dissemination Forum for the medium-term plan.
The government has also launched a nationwide drive to grow 15 billion trees by 2032. We must play our role for purposes of sustainability. In terms of infrastructure projects, housing units, the laying of 4,600 kilometers of high voltage transmission lines, 37 substations to connect an additional 2.3 million Kenyans, and 30,000 public institutions to the national grid, additional 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable. We have embarked on this process in earnest. We have already mapped out all the areas where we are supposed to roll out fiber. Within the last 1 year, we have done about 11,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable. But now we are changing the model. We are engineering the model. As opposed to digging trenches along the ground to roll out fiber connectivity, we have re-engineered the model to leverage on the existing power lines of the Kenya Power and Lighting Company. The net effect of this is that everywhere where there is a power line, we are also going to have a fiber line.
Public Service Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria has told of critics of Kiambu Governor Kimani Wamatangi's chicken rearing program, in which the county government has distributed the birds to over 60,000 farmers. Speaking at a public meeting held at the Kiambu Institute of Science and Technology, he said the governor was on the right path and asked him to diversify into other areas like dairy farming as well as pig rearing as a form of social economic empowerment. The CS was the chief guest during the county dissemination of the 4th medium-term plan of the Kenya Vision 2030 at KIST, where he told those who are unhappy with the chicken project to initiate their own programs. So Matangi's initiative of distributing chicken to households has come under criticism from a number of politicians.
Continue, muendelee namna hiyo. Na mwende mtafute zingine hata za ng'ombe na nguruwe na everything. Why? Because if we sort out agriculture, we don't only sort out jobs, we sort out food, and most important, we sort out cost of living.
Kuku tunakupatia 5 leo, tunakuandikisha, najua mumeandikishwa majina, 3 weeks unaitwa, unapatiwa ingine 5. Kwa hiyo kakota usitupe, iko na lebo ya kaunti ya Kiambu. Baada ya mwezi mmoja unachukua ile kuku yako, mwezi wa 3 utakuwa tayari umefikisha kuku za kukufanyia kazi. Kutoka kuku 10 umepatia mayai 5, uko na vifaranga 50.
Elsewhere, the long-awaited construction of the 72 million shillings Soin Technical and Vocational Education Training Center has officially begun. Speaking during the groundbreaking ceremony, Soin Siguet, Member of Parliament Justice Kimei, stated that the aim of the TVET Center is to build the capacities of local youths by offering courses in mechanical, agricultural, engineering and biotechnology. The first phase of the project will cost 72 million shillings, will include the construction of lecture rooms, an administration block and other essential facilities.
Project, the first phase will cost Kenya shillings 72 million. That is construction of the administration block and teaching classrooms and the rest. The national government will give 62 million and the National Government Constituencies Development Fund in this area will give 10 million. That 10 million is ready. Na Lemuna alikuwa hapa na pamoja na Chairman Chepkwony. As soon as you get the documentation from the principal of Kaiboi National Polytechnic, we want that money released next week so that work can start. Hatutaki contractor kuja kusema hapa ati pesa haijapatikana. The 10 million, which I'm sure is very fast to be released to the technical National Polytechnic, that can be done next week.
Close to 400 farmers and 17 institutions in Kirinyaga County have adopted the unique smallholder irrigation farming system, the 254 million shillings project, which has improved the living conditions of at least 2,000 farmers in the vast Kirinyaga, Embu and Tharaka Nithi counties, is set to its completion 13 years after it was commissioned. Lamek Agutu with the details.
Hundreds of farmers in Kirinyaga, Embu and Tharaka Nithi counties are slowly ditching the old farming practices to the new unique smallholder irrigation farming system. The pilot project, which started in 2011, has garnered widespread support from farmers who have had poor harvests for a long time due to the region's unpredictable rainfall.
Yes, yeah, that's very...
The last mile in Kandiu and Kandeki regions, which is yet to be complete, is poised to be a game changer. Its strategic location makes it easier to serve Kerugoya, Kutus, Kagio and Sagana areas.
Currently, this program has been done in Kirinyaga County, the Tharaka Nithi County and Embu County, but also now we're also targeting other western region counties because of the availability of excess water in those counties. So we are likely to negotiate and have more as we move forward because this has proven to be a success.
Before its implementation, the project financiers organized farmers in the region into self-help groups and cooperatives to enlighten them about financial literacy as a way of boosting their production and sales. Farmers have since benefited from the initiative, with lots recording high sales during production.
We are working on sustainable economies, and I think all those topics are important if it's coming to agriculture, and especially we're also working on cooperation where we can support women and women entrepreneurship and female farmers. So there are a lot of good moments why projects like that are important for us, and that's something we are discussing now for the future.
Irrigation Principal Secretary Efantus Kimotho has since promised to fast-track the completion of the remaining phases 3 and 4.
I've heard your requests in terms of what you intend to do. You have challenges of transport. We'll be trying to collaborate with the county government to see whether they can establish for you irrigation aggregation centers, which will help in aggregating your market.
And that's all we had for you on K24 Newscut. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Harriet Chimeno. Sign language interpreter has been Walter Asewe. Jungula Sport is up next. Enjoy and good afternoon.